Hey, Medipreneurs. Very excited to have Kendra Ramirez here today. She's going to be talking about one of our favorite topics, demystifying branding and marketing. Not something we learn about in pharmacy school, so we need experts like you. So, Kendra, we're thrilled you're going to join us. Can you tell us a bit about your session?
Absolutely. I'm so excited to be with you guys. I'm very, very passionate about this topic. I've been doing this for over 14 years. And so what we're going to talk about in our session in demystifying branding and marketing is moving past, what the colors you might decide to pick, moving deeper into understanding, the audience that you're trying to reach and what are their needs, understanding the essential tools that is required to use, say, social media, and which platforms do I use, and how much content should I share, and making it really easy and having the opportunity where you've got some tools that are maybe free or cheap, especially when we're first starting out as entrepreneurs. We have to be mindful of our budget. And then we're actually going to go through a marketing framework. So I have a specific blueprint that I work with in our clients to help you go through those steps and laying out that marketing blueprint. And so we'll do a deep dive of that as well. And I can't wait, because we're just going to jam pack it full of a lot of actionable things that you can take away and immediately implement.
That's what Medipreneurs is all about. We want people to come in and really get those tangible tools, things that they can implement as soon as they get home. Now, we're going to have some people who are just at the starting gate. They think that the entrepreneurial path might be for them, either part-time or full-time. We're going to have some people who are in that sort of frustrating phase of early in their business and feel like there are more mountains than level pathways in front of them. And then we're going to have people who are really great at this, but might be ready for sort of a refresh. Will your session be appropriate for everybody?
Yeah, absolutely. I always try to be very mindful of that. I've been speaking for 14 years and I've owned my own business for 14 years. So I'm always mindful of that there's going to be a bell curve in the room of learning. And there'll be some that are just starting out, some that are maybe a little bit stuck. They've grown so much and they keep hitting the ceiling in their business and they don't really understand why. And then those that are more advanced, I know personally, I attend a lot of conferences to always make sure and get validation that I'm still preaching and providing best practices. So even if you're in the room and you feel like, I feel like I've got this framework down, sometimes you need to be validated that you do have the right tools in place to execute well. And then I always offer up, because my session's very interactive. This is not a just sit and get and talking head for 90 minutes. So if there is someone in my session that is more advanced, we want to learn from them. And so there's opportunity throughout for people to share where they are having success, because I think the power of the room is really important.
Love that.
And that's why we do it live. Those relationships and the interactions and then the different levels. I love it, Kendra. Thank you.
Yeah, if I think about any learnings that I have been through, I'm a seeker of knowledge. I'm always taking like online courses, but I will tell you, every single time I've invested physical time where I'm physically present, it has always paid off. That's where the growth happens. Growth happens in circles, right? When we're surrounded by other people that are struggling with what we are, because so much of us feel like we're alone in our journey, that no one else feels imposter syndrome. No one else feels, the way that we may be feeling in our business, but it's not true. A lot of us, struggle in a variety of areas. And so if we're open to having that conversation when we're at the conference, it's so freeing to know like, oh, I'm not the only one experiencing this in my business.
And that has been one of the biggest pieces of feedback we've gotten from people who've come to Medipreneurs is that realizing they're not alone, not the only ones feeling these thoughts. It's just a beautiful thing. And I'm going to cough. I apologize. So can you help our Medipreneurs better understand you, get to know you better?
Sure. So I said that I have a digital agency. So it's Kendra Ramirez Digital Agency. I've been around for over 14 years. And we work with a lot of businesses all around the world. I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio, so it's so nice to attend a conference in my own backyard. I moved here in, let's see, 97, and I just love the community that we've built here.
Mm-hmm. You have a lot to offer our attendees, so we're excited to have you, and I'm glad we found you. So Michelle and I had the opportunity to see Kendra at the Ocean Conference, hear her speak, and she gave us so many actionable items for ourselves just to take home that we knew we had to have her.
We sort of stalked you after the meeting and tracked you down and invited you. I'm so glad you said yes.
Oh, it's always an honor when someone asks me to speak. So I was tickled to death when you guys, said that you wanted to have me. So I can't wait.
Well, we can't wait to see you in April. People are going to have such a hard time choosing which workshops they're going to attend, but I know yours is going to be incredibly popular.
Yes.
Well, it's a good problem to have, right? When you're putting a conference together.
Exactly. Exactly. So we will see you in April.
All right. See you in April.